What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are back in Pittsburgh International, and last time we worked on the center area here, and as I was wrapping up number 24, um, ended up staring at this for a minute while I was just kind of finishing up everything, and in the back of my head, all I was hearing was myself just mentioning that it all seems wrong. And yeah, looking at this, it actually is incorrect because this should actually be centered. And then whenever I went back and looked, this is not the actual center. Um, so clearly I can't do math, or it was very early on because going across, this is 175. So should be 87 on either side with one in the middle. And then if I recall when I was doing measuring, it's 131 from the top. 131 on either side. Again, there's a row in the middle, so there's basically a row and a column in the middle. But the middle of the hub should actually be here. And that is kind of throwing everything off, including the our pseudo tram going from the check-in area to the actual terminal itself. And so I feel like I said that it was going to be fine in one of the episodes. It'd be a little bit off, but I could deal with it. Yeah, I don't think I can deal with it. It feels very, very off. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking and see if I can get things a little bit more under control. So I will see you in just a minute. Well, we are back, and it was more than a minute. In fact, it was like 4 hours. What I ended up doing, let me rotate the screen for a quick second, is let's go down one floor. These ended up shifting over because the old walkway was actually right here. So basically, it shifted over. This is now 3 across rather than the 2 across that it was. But basically, it shifted over 2. Well, 2 of the bigger squares. And thus, everything shifted over 2, which required me to do all of the parking lots, shifting over, shifting the door over, adding these 2 on the right side, taking off the 2 on the left side, shifting everything here over, with the exception of the check-in desks. Those I did end up leaving where they were. Didn't want to mess around too much more with those than I did. But the elevators, escalators, all that moved over. All of the drop-offs here, I know it's dark. It should be getting light here in just a minute. But all of the drop-off areas, all of the parking out here, everything shifted over too. I did not actually shift this area over. Because again, it was late, I was tired, and I said I will deal with that later on. As for everything else, if we drop back down, you can see the walkway is centered on here now. Ended up having to redo the diagonals as well, so that's why it's a little off over here. But we did get everything straightened out. There's a few extra taxiway paths here and there, but everything's straightened out. Everything's doing well. And quite frankly, one of the things that I did notice is we still have animals just absolutely everywhere. So I want to come in real quick, get some fence. Oh, I can actually go all the way up, can't I? And we're just going to run fence all the way up to here. Because we still have cows, although I think you're a little glitched. That's fine. Still do not have this tile yet. We will get there fairly soon. I do have fence all the way down here, fence over here. Where does the fence go? It just kind of stops. Great. Let's take it up to here. I've got fence on the right-hand side, which is good. Goes all the way up, I think, to the... Oh, goes right here. We're just going to run it all the way up because we will eventually have fence all the way up. We will eventually have this square, and everything will be great. 750. Don't have the cash. Currently, I do not have any loans out, correct? Nope, no loans. We could take out a mill, but I don't want to do that right now. But I do want to keep working on the center area here. Try to get things a little bit more ironed out. So need to kind of extend this area out. There's not a whole lot of area. Basically, you get off the tram and there's a series of escalators right over here, and then there's kind of a foreign exchange currency area down here. And I believe I'm going to have to do some more digging because finding information on international areas is not the easiest thing. But there's a currency exchange down here, as well as I think it's the international customs area is down here as well, which makes sense because it's coming off the international terminal. I feel like it just goes down onto this floor and you end up going through customs and everything down here, and then you can just access the rest of the airport after that. So I want to come in, we'll get some terminal foundation here. We'll just kind of grab all that. We'll take out the walls a little bit. And I do want to get rid of these two, just so we're somewhat symmetric here. And if we do that, probably need to, get some walls in there. There we go. This all is a secure area, so we might as well drop that all in. This is square, yes? 13 by 14. How are you 13 by 14? Ah, because there's an extra row in the middle. We're good. Okay. So you guys are coming through, taking care of all that. I really want to take out that stairwell. Let's come up here and up one more, because this is the main concourse area. I did move the bathrooms over. Need to move the Bell Beer at some point. We will get to that. I don't think I even have any seats anywhere for anybody. Nope, there's a bench over here. Take that back. So there are two elevators. There's one over on the left side, one on the right side as you're coming, going to the... Yeah, as you're going towards the security transfer area. And there was an elevator over here. I did take that one out. And in the middle over here, there is a TGI Fridays and then the other elevator. So let's start to kind of make some decisions here. So we've got the bathrooms that basically tuck in right here. So I suppose I could just slide these directly back. Hold on. I need this. You are 8 by 10. You are 7 by 10. So let's see what we got. 7 by 10. 8 by 10. We're going to go ahead and just copy everything here. Drop it right in there. There we go. Female, and we will open it up, and male, we will open it up. I said we will open it up. There we go. So that takes care of this one. Let's grab an elevator. And the elevator is basically right here. And we're going to put it on this area. Look at that. That's actually going to go all the way down for us, too. You guys are going to have to go somewhere. I don't know where, but you can't stay here. Let's see. I kind of like to get you guys into a permanent space, but on floor 2, this is the one with the currency and the customs area, not the one below. I was wrong on that one. I've only seen pictures of it. It doesn't actually have it listed on any of the maps of the layout that I've seen. So I'm just kind of going based off pictures. Let's come in here. We're just going to drop in a zone there. We'll grab some office desks and just kind of throw them in here. We can get our staff in this area, and I can get rid of the other area because that is going to very quickly change. So that takes care of that. Can I close this? Close. Get rid of it. You guys can all get deleted. Go ahead and put it on a wall. And there's a wall here, and I think there's a little bit of seating. Rotate for a quick second. Hey, plane. You are right up against it, apparently. There is, what is this? 1, 2, 3. So basically here. And it's just kind of mirrored from the other side. So 8 by 10. And then 7 by 10 next to it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and just copy. Yeah, that'll work. Copy that over. Oh, I take that back. That won't work. I'm gonna take this because it's mirrored, so it should go that way. Let's grab a piece of wall right there. This is actually one of those that comes out a little bit. And there's no doors in here. So something like that. Of course, as soon as I delete it, I need to go back and mark it as a secure zone. So let's grab the men's room. We'll put you on this side as well, like that. I mean, I suppose I could have done it the other way, but it's not a big deal. Are you two? No, you're just one. I'm gonna do that. The tile is a darker tile, so I'm gonna go with this. In this area, I feel this is way too dark. It's not that bad though. So I guess we'll go with that. But the little area out in front, and then you've got the bathrooms. And we need an elevator for the other side. And why is that? That shouldn't be there. Now I should be able to squeeze my elevator over here, yes? No, because A, it's not secure, and B, I need to go down a floor. You are going to go all the way down, and there is no entrance that I can tell on this floor. It does go all the way down here, so whenever you're getting off the people mover, you could jump directly onto the elevator. The other elevator is the same. We're going to run because I think there's just seating kind of in this area. It's like a little hallway. That's four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down like so. There's a TGI Fridays, and I think there's another shop next to it. The map only shows TGI Fridays, but I feel like I've seen pictures, and there's a store next to it. So I'm going to kind of leave this area open so that we can put a shop in there if we need to. Might as well get these bathrooms set and squared away. You guys are up and operating, which means I can get rid of these. Which then takes me to this area up front. Where's my plants? They're there. So yeah, this is the actual middle. I've done the math again, and that's where it is. So there are 6 escalators. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. There's an individual, but they're separated in the middle. But I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 middle together since that's kind of the only option I've got. Okay. Should be room. Let's go a little bit more forward, just a little bit. Something like here. So there's escalators here. There's one on the left. There's one on the right. So that should be taken care of there. Let's secure. Down here, I suppose we could, get this secure and people can use the elevator as well. We can close off that entrance after we extend it. So there's not a lot here. It's basically the tram drop-off areas. There's the elevators. There's the two escalators. The pictures that I'm going through, a lot of it's just walled off area. There's a little bit of pictures in there, but I don't see any bathrooms or anything. There is, however, well, hold on just a sec. Okay, we got the elevators actually going, so we can take this stairwell out. We've got the escalators in. There's another set of escalators that basically take you to a small landing in between floors. So there's one there, there, and that's got to go away. But the cool thing about down here is there's an escalator, there's a single escalator on one side, single escalator on the other, and in the middle uh, is a dinosaur statue. Looks like it is I assume it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, looks like it's a little T Rex. It's from the Carnegie Museum of Natural History. Real bones, big skeletons, fun for everyone. But that sits basically in between the two individual escalators. We don't have two individual escalators because these are joined together. But, wrong direction. Yeah, it's going to go here. And again, there's not much else that I really see on this floor. Why can't I build it? Did I put that in the wrong direction? I think I did, didn't I? You go there. We're going to take this down, take this over here. And then we've got this kind of little area here in the middle. And we will put our pseudo dinosaur statue. What do we have? We've got pilot, bottle, not, car. Bottle it is. It would sit right here. So we're going to put it one on each side, I think. Because it looks like there is another art exhibit kind of tucked into the corner a little bit on the other side of the escalator there. And then in this area, flooring. Let's take a look at flooring. It's just kind of the same flooring that we've got everywhere else. And it actually, we're going to track it all the way up through here. Like so. Can I pause for a quick sec? Can I squeeze you in? I can actually squeeze you in. Look at that. We could handle an emergency flight. The cat has apparently came to visit me. I don't know if you guys can actually hear her in the background. So we've got these tiles in here. One of the other things, though, is there is some colored tile. And it's actually almost these same shades, which is kind of interesting. And it's duplicated in a few places. We'll do it here and here. No, I just want one. Don't want to do all of it. There we go. And so that's kind of the basic tile pattern. Again, it's scattered in a few places. Next to the escalators, next to the escalators over here, well, there's a wall on the sides, first of all. To keep people from, jumping off. There is a small set of ferns, like so. And leading up, there's kind of just a random smattering of these same colored tiles. There's a couple other color variations that I don't have, since I can basically only do like 4 different colors. And we'll do one more. No, because there's a light one right there. I guess we'll do a dark blue then. There we go. A couple of little colored areas leading up to it. And that's basically all there is at this point on this floor. I'll probably do a couple more of the tiles and take that same tile pattern just kind of down through the center here. But we are making progress now. We've got the 2 escalators up on this floor. Again, most of this floor is behind the scenes, if you will. Again, there's the international currency exchange, and I think there is international customs here. But we will probably just kind of wall this area off, and we can have our staff there as well. And then we can kind of start working on the center here, get some more restaurants in here, get some people spending a little bit more money, and get some food in them as well. Granted, Bell Beer is just making a killing because they're by themselves. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here and look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.